Good evening, it's Craig, and we're going to restore some 26-23 pre-war Manhattan cars to go with the Hudson that we're doing in the series. And this one, we're going to try to touch them up and just save it without stripping it or stamping it again or any of that. And I've gone ahead and taken the base off. This is a pre-war one, and you can see that it's pre-war because it's flat and there's no holes in it. I bought these cars and one of them had a post-war truck in it, and it just won't work with pre-war trucks because it's cut out. I think you can see that. And it has the dish. That's how you can tell the difference. Post-war, pre-war. And these work because this little thing goes up in this hole, and it's what articulates this coupler. And that little pivot pin goes here. And in the last video, these three cars didn't have this coupler. And these are the ones we made 6 of them. You know, by taking this part, cutting it off exactly right here, and then bending up this silver solder in it, Edison car, and puts it with the truck and sells it. No parts guys have these, so that's why we made them. And these trucks, I already pulled the axles. This is the other part. You gotta make sure, fix that if it doesn't have it. Make sure the rollers are good, the spring's good. And the wheels are what hold this in. The axles and wheels. These are pretty clean. They have a little bit of rust. And I already threw the worst ones in here. But the wheels, these pretty clean. But just for an example, the ones that I just did, they look like this. This was some junk cars I bought because they had the electric couplers. They were rusty. They were $1 a piece. But nobody would put these on their cars. But I'm going to show you how. This truck was one of these. And that's what the tumbler did. Got the rust off, made it look good. And the wheels will tumble clean too. You can't tumble the coil because you'll destroy the wire. Now we're going to open the tumbler. This is a rock tumbler. I've tried a bunch, but this rubber one, see, works the best. And you can put fabric softener in these and tumble them. And I tumble them with old track pins, screws, little bearings. This light spring was in the light holder, and they were rusty, but even the tumbler takes this out. So anyhow, I think we'll tumble these some more. These are usually spray a little WD-40 and dry them off, and they're all back. We're going to tumble this longer, and I'll show you what the wheels look like and the axles. They'll all be shiny when they're done. What they look like going in. These are pretty, they're not horrible wheels. And we'll see what these come out later too. they will shine up. The chrome may flake on some of this stuff if it isn't on there good. But see, here's the axles. These were not rusty, they're just greased up. Here's the one with a little rust. When you're done, they'll come out. I've been tumbling a couple hours, but you can, when you tumble them for a day or two, they will really get clean. You can tumble them till they're shiny, like the pieces in here. Look in here. You see all these old screws? These were rusty screws that I threw in there, and I've been using them so long they're wearing on down to nothing, but they're shiny. And there's old track pins for Lionel track that were rusty, and they've shrunk in diameter, but you can see if they're pitted, you'll have holes in them. But if the wheels are clean, they will come back all the way. So we're going to run this some more, and then we'll show you how it all goes back together once it's clean. This truck, when it gets cleaned up, we're going to re-blue it. Make it black again with the gun blue. These are going to come out good. Once they're sprayed with WD and wipe dry, this will get re-blued some here. But be surprised, it comes out like new. Well, thank you. This was a short video, but needed to see the before and afters, and then when we reassemble them, you'll see how they all get cleaned up. And thanks for watching.